Former President Jacob Zuma is expected to make an announcement this afternoon about his political future. Not many details have been shared about the content of that announcement, but speculation is rife that he could be joining another party or forming his own party. Newzroom Afrika's Zinigo Mhlaba is in Soweto ahead of that briefing and joins us now live. Zinigo, good afternoon to you. What are we expecting there later today?
Clement, I can tell you right now that there isn't, any sign of details in terms of where the wind will be blowing towards after 2 o'clock. But we know that there are some, obviously, people and speculation that has been making rounds on social media saying that the former president might be forming his new political party or might be joining an existing political party. But what's very interesting, though, Clement, is the location where this announcement will be made. We know that the former president is coming all the way from Nkandla in KwaZulu-Natal, and that's where he was born. That's where he's been doing all forms of communication as far as his future, whether it's about being suspended by the ANC, whether it's about him, having to show up at a correctional service. He's been doing all that communication in KwaZulu-Natal and Nkandla at a home, at a place of his comfort. But right now, he is expected to make this very important announcement in Soweto. So we know Soweto, when it comes to political, heritage, is very, very rife. We know that the former president of the ANC, Dr. Nelson Mandela, at some point spent his time here at Vilakazi Street. So we are at Orlando East, not necessarily at Orlando West, where the former president was staying, but it's just across the Clippery Road. So it's not far. So in terms of that history, I think he wants to use the heritage of Soweto as one of his, as his launching or his announcing his next step in terms of his political activist. And we're talking about someone here who knows the political landscape of this country very well. He joined, the politics at his early 20s, being a member of the ANC for years, served under various presidents of the ANC, especially under Or Tambo, who was the longest serving president of the ANC. And this is the man who led the intelligence of the ANC, of uMkhonto WeSizwe, in exile, and went on to be the deputy president, eventually being the president of the country and president of the ANC itself. So in terms of his aspirations within the ANC, this is the man who has achieved it all within the ANC rank. But what is it now that he's seeking? Well, let's get a sense of the importance of this day. We're joined now by Mr. Khumalo, who's the deputy president of uMkhonto WeSizwe, so that we get a sense of what are they expecting and why is it important for uMkhonto WeSizwe to be here today. Bab Khumalo, ngiyabonga kakhulu ngesikhathi sakho. Usuku olumqoka kakhulu historically mangasho ngesingisi. Ngicela usitshele ukuthi wena njengomholi weqembu leserejistaliwe kwa-IEC elizocontext ama-elections, lolu suku lubaluleke ngani?
Ngibonge umsakazi, ngibonge umhlaba wonke, ngibonge abalaleli, ngibonge ababuki bale show. Thina njengomkhonto wesizwe usho uMkhonto WeSizwe sizokhumbula ukuthi yayiyona eyayelekelela u-ANC ngekhathi enzima. Sithe uma sibona kuba nzima sase sithi nathi asuvuse manje uzoma kube wona olekelelayo njengoba u-ANC efa. Into eyenza ukuthi-ke sibe lana ukuthi namhlanje sibuyele la uMkhonto WeSizwe abadala abawuqala bebehlala khona, bebenza khona imihlangano, belungiselela ukubuyisa izwe. Sithi asizobeka khona, soqopha khona ukuze uma sisukume ngalo mkhonto owabantu abadala.
Baba Khumalo, ngicela nje unginike clarity ukuthi masikhuluma ngomkhonto wesizwe, sikhuluma ngomkhonto wesizwe lo wawungowe-ANC ngey'nkathi ezinzima, ulwela ukukhululwa kwabantu. Nalo mkhonto wesizwe manje usorejistariwe kwa-IEC ukuthi mhlawumbe uconteste ukhetho kunyaka ozayo. Yimuphi kahle kahle lo olana namhlanje, nokuthi-ke ubudlelwane ninabo noBaba Zuma njengomnye wabaholi bomkhonto wesizwe buclose kangakanani ey'nhliziyweni zenu?
Ngibonge umsakazi. uMkhonto WeSizwe lo esikhuluma ngawo yilo uMkhonto WeSizwe wangampela ka-1961 owalontshwa obaba uTambo nawo wonke amaqabane amadala abaholi bakakhongolose behlangane kanje ne-alliance abadecide ukuthi wakhiwe lo mkhonto wesizwe ngoba kwase kunenkinga yokuthi kubuya kanjani ekhaya. So ingakho-ke thina-ke njengamaqabane, njengamasotsha omkhonto sidecide ukuthi siwubuyise ngoba namhlanje i-ANC ekhona akuseyona leya ANC sayijoyinayo, sekuyi-ANC kaRamaphosa nabangani bakhe abangafuni ukulalela abantu ukuthi bafunani, abasebenza ukuthi imali yona ofuneka ithenga abantu ukuze izinto ziye phambili. Namhlanje sinabantu ababe osomabhizinisi abangasenalutho ngenxa yokuthi siyakholelwa ku-ANC sathi cha siphumele eceleni sakhele ikhaya elincane silungise uMkhonto weSizwe ukuze sikwazi ukubuya sizolungisa ekhaya. Asiphumile kukhongolose, sikhona kukhongolose, size ama-members, sohlala singama-members esikushoyo ukuthi njengomkhonto sifuna ukulanda lokhuya obabuthambo ababekwakhile.
Okay, ngingumuntu-ke manje ngisekhaya ngizwile ukuthi ubaba uMsholozi ukhona azokumemezela namhlanje njengesakhamuzi saseNingizimu Afrika. Yini ekumele ngihlale ngibuka uTV, ngibuka u405 ngilindele lesimemezelo? Yini ongangitshela ongangikhuthaza ngayo ukuthi indaba kumele ngibukele u405 ngo2 o'clock? Yini le kahle kahle ekumele ngenze? Ngihlale phansi ngiphuze itiye ngilinde lesi simemezelo?
Ngiyabonga msakazi. Cha, abantu baseNingizimu Afrika nomhlaba wonke nisiyazi ukuthi umongameli uJacob Zuma umongameli womhlaba wonke, akuyena umongameli nje wase-South Africa. Siyibonile imisebenzi emihla yenzile esaphethe le siyithathiwe manje yadicilelwa phansi. Silibonile abantu abamnyama besukuma ngokwamabhizinisi, abantu abamnyama bethola izinto, bekwazi imfundo, izifo zibulawa. Namhlanje sinezifo ezisibulala every day but asikwazi ukuthola usizo, kodwa yena wakwazi ukuthi within a year engenile embusweni wathola isolution, wabulala ukufa kwakukhona, waqhubeka wasinikeza abantu abamnyama imisebenzi namhlanje engasekho.
So niyakholelwa ukuthi yini ngokomnyakho abantu abaningi abathi mhlambi umongameli lona umuntu osekaba umongameli wezwe awulihola futhi neqembu, niyakholelwa yini ukuthi usasenawo amandla okuhola mhlambi inhlangano or ukuhola even isizwe? Usenazo yini into esingayizuza kuyena?
Siyakholelwa kakhulu ukuthi uNcamalala usenawo amandla, siyakholelwa futhi ukuthi umhlakani bakhe busengalisiza izwe. Angisho ukuthi useyijoyinile uMkhonto weSizwe, kodwa uyi-last commander in chief of uMkhonto weSizwe njengamanje. Awukho omunye umuntu oyi-commander njengamanje e-MK. So ingakho simcelile ukuthi azo-celebrate nathi namhlanje la, abe nathi la, ingakho siseduze kwakhe.
Okay, asibonge Khumalo.
Baba.
Thank you very much, sir. That's Mr. Khumalo there, who is the Deputy President of uMkhonto weSizwe, a political party that has been registered with the IEC to contest the upcoming general elections in 2024, but also saying that, well, they are still members of the ANC. They still hold the ANC in high regard. That's why they are still having the membership of the party. But they've decided that actually they do not believe in the current leadership of the ANC because they are alleging that the current president of the ANC, Mr. Ramaphosa, is only serving his close friends. Therefore, they wanted, to venture out and try to reclaim, the credibility and revive uMkhonto weSizwe. Also ask him about whether this uMkhonto weSizwe, which has been registered with the IEC, is the same uMkhonto weSizwe that is usually, affiliated with the ANC. Said it's exactly the same uMkhonto weSizwe. So you can make your own, connecting of the dots there. But they are saying that we should watch out for that 2 o'clock briefing where the president or the former president of the ANC and the former president of the Republic, Mr. Jacob Zuma, will be making those announcements. But also uMkhonto weSizwe, as the party, saying that they still believe, in the abilities and capabilities of the former president, saying that as much as, he might be, old in terms of age, in terms of his wisdom, in terms of his abilities to lead and advise and provide the necessary wisdom to any form of movement, they believe that he has that still. So that's the latest from us here. In about a few minutes, the president or the deputy president of uMkhonto weSizwe just said that the president will be here, or the former president of the country will be here to make that announcement. So that's the latest. Clement, you can make out your own conclusions from this engagement from us here in Orlando, Eastern Soweto.
Really interesting things. Inikom Flaba, thank you for that update. We'll touch base with you a little later.